And I am so happy to be here.
Okay.
Because my life is otherwise empty.
Once again, we bring the old people out. You know, we let them out of the home. We let them feel like they have some purpose. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's back.
One of these two gentlemen was a Marine. And
Careful, his knees might give out.
Oh.
He's been sitting on those for 2 weeks.
No, unfortunately, I make the same jokes for you guys, too.
That's true, you do.
Yeah.
Only with us, they're accurate.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Calvert.
We actually do have to be back at the home by 5. So.
Yeah. The bus is leaving. The bus is leaving. No, I do this because at the last convention, Jim introed me and probably gave me the most brutal roast of my life. I did post it on Instagram, so I thought it was pretty funny. But I figured maybe he'd want to give it a round two. Boy, did he deliver. So it has been very empty. So I'm here for you guys to fill it up. A lot of pressure, but you know, I need stuff coming back to me. I do have a question though. Any story here? Karaoke? Okay, who did we lose someone? I thought they would have told me in the green room if someone had died. I've seen people get engaged here before, but thankfully I've never seen anyone die. But today is a new day, guys. How you guys feeling? How's your Saturday? How was karaoke? A lot of extroverts, okay. And are we gonna check out the Loud and Swain show tonight? I heard there's some new guests coming on. Not named me. I can't sing, so why would I lie about this? Can you imagine lying about being really bad at something? Okay, maybe you have a sneaky story for later. Yeah, okay, well, should I start over here? Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good, nothing going on, just hanging out, you know.
All right, hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from here in Minneapolis. The question I have for you is, many of us are very aware of the fact that Jared and Jensen would frequently prank Misha on set. I'm curious, how often were you a recipient of their pranks?
Never. Not a single time. I was prank proof.
Okay, well...
You believe me, right?
Not at all. Either way, what was the most memorable prank that you either witnessed or experienced while you were on set?
I mean, you know, I really want a button now where I just like click something on the floor and we just pull up the blooper reel. Then we could really just dive into all the things that happened. Okay, the one that I'll tell you this one because I was at home this week and I was like, I don't want to talk about the same things. So I was trying to remember details from the show that I have erased and or forgotten. One time, they only showed this blooper reel at the cast and crew party. But basically involved me sitting there, and I think Jared and Jensen were questioning me about something. And then it just went off on me making a bunch of incest jokes about them. With some other choice words in there. But only the cast and crew saw it, and I forgot until this week. So, yeah, just remind them that, like, you know, they're brothers, they're handsome brothers. I don't want to say Menendez-esque, but boy, did they spend a lot of time alone. Those dingy hotel rooms, nothing else to do. Maybe throw on White Lotus, see what happens. No pranks. Prank proof. I swear.
All right, how about a prank you witnessed then, if it was never
Oh, I
against you?
witnessed the prank that I just told you about.
Fair enough.
Because I was there.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. I didn't see them really prank Misha too much, other than just like trying to mess up his lines, or, they got tired, as everyone. As the season went on, season 13, it was like full of pranks. By the time we got to season 15, I think they were like, we should get back to Texas, Hello.
Hello, my name is April, and my question for you today was, I was just curious if near the end of the show, or maybe a little bit afterwards when it was still hot, if there were any discussions about a potential spin-off featuring Jack, or any sorts of talks about maybe bringing Jesse back into the fold and seeing like their dynamics between each other, since they're both like really powerful figures in this universe now.
If there were discussions, they didn't call me. I thought initially you were going to be like, was there any ideas for spin-offs? And my answer would have been several.
Yeah.
They tried several spin-offs. But no, there was no discussion about that. I
been a
I
great
think,
opportunity.
you guys can speak for this or not. I think the universe is obviously very compelling and interesting, but at the core of the show, it's the brothers, right? And, I think if there was a spin-off, it would have to be somehow reliant on that. So I think instead of a spin-off, we'll just hope for season 16?
That or a movie, I guess.
A movie, See, a movie I feel like wouldn't capture as much as I'd like.
Yeah.
Just because what I love about the show, it's, in essence, a road trip show, right? So it's like you're watching Dumb and Dumber over 16 seasons. Dumb, Dumber, and then Misha came on, and it was Dumbest. And then I showed up, and they're just like, we should just bury this guy. I don't mean the things I say. But no, I'd love it if it was at least many, many episodes, just to kind of explore, the length of it that it should be. Plus, I'd love to shoot in the actual places we go to. If we had an episode here, I'd love to actually come to the city and shoot it here. If we have like a ghost episode in New Orleans, we should actually shoot in New Orleans. This is why TV shows get really expensive. But, not my problem, right? But you'd watch that, right?
But, yeah.
Okay. We'll tell the network. No one's gonna listen to me. Is this Cowboy Cass?
Yeah, hi.
Did I get it wrong?
No, you got it right. It's just my mom ran me my cowboy hat from home. It's not my cowboy hat. It's sort of a communal cowboy hat.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know what the protocol was for responding to people appreciating my cowboy hat. So social.
What the protocol was?
I was unfamiliar with the social protocol and I reacted poorly. But
I'm concerned. There is no social protocol, at least that I know about. I think you look great.
thank you.
Can we maybe get a yeehaw? How's that for social protocol?
I loved it. I wish more social situations.
More
involved
yeehaw.
yeehaw.
Woo!
So, my question is about kites.
Cool. I love where this is going.
So, I have a relative who used to build his own kites.
Was he a part of the Community Hat Foundation?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It was like 60 years ago.
That could still,
So my question is, if you had your own like homemade kite, what would be the design on the back of the kite?
God, me in a cowboy hat, No, wrong. Me in the community cowboy hat. Is it a one-size-fits-all,
My whole family has abnormally large heads, so it just kind of all fits us.
Okay. Is any of your family members here today?
No,
Okay.
but I say that to their faces. We say each other, like, hey, get your big
Hey,
head
big
over
head.
here." Yeah. Can say it in Polish, too.
Please share with us.
Kapusta guava,
Kapusta kwava.
and literally translated, it means pumpkin-headed.
Oh, my bad. All right, well, Godspeed.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth, and first I want to say thank you to my mom for bringing me here.
Was that part of the thing? She's like, I'll take you if you shout me out on the mic.
No, she didn't know I was going to say thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks, Mom.
And then my question is, do you have a piece of advice that stuck with you?
Listen to your mom.
And
Listen to your mother is a good piece of advice. Like in related to what?
just in life.
Yeah, listen to your mom. You know, she usually is looking out for you. You know,
Okay.
even if she takes you to supernatural conventions, that's real nice. No, I mean, I'll just go with that. My mom's a real wise lady, so I feel like most of the time, if I just would have listened to her, I probably would have made better choices. But I didn't, so here's the other problem. People are only ready to take it, will only take advice when they're ready to hear it. How old are you?
23.
Oh, okay, you're old enough. It's like if you try to send your friend to rehab, they're not gonna go unless they want to go.
Yeah,
True story.
so true. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. My question is, okay, well, preface.
Okay.
I love the supernatural costumes, makeup. However,
Okay. Let me brace myself.
a lot of the monsters and creatures are limited to different color eyes. And if you could change like the design of one of the creatures, like an angel, demon, a werewolf, dragon, what would you change? What would they look like?
God, I don't know. I think you have the answer to this question.
I have whole ideas, man. Like I have a sketchbook. I could.
Yeah, this sounds like a you question.
I wanted your opinion. What's your opinion? What would you change?
My opinion is, how do I get home on time? No, I don't know. The cool part about working on a show that's so big is, I'm in one department, and then there's 20 other departments that are bringing, the best they can to the show at any given time. So it's this kind of, I don't know, like creative boot camp. Like one of my really good friends works in paint, so I get to see what he's working on paint-wise all the time. Or you have whole people that their job is just building sets. So it's so cool to see what each department would bring to it. But that being said, I don't know. All I knew on this show is like, we gotta kill it,
Thank you.
Yeah. I can't reinvent the wheel, guys. I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi. So, if you were a teacher, would you want to teach lower?
What color my eyes are?
Would you want to teach lower, middle, or upper school? And then, what subject would you teach?
None of them.
Fair.
I don't want to be a part of anything to do with that.
Fair.
Can you imagine? So my friend teaches grade 12. That's a Canadian thing. But what you guys should say, senior year? Thank you. I went to her acting class, actually, because she teaches acting. So I sat in on her acting class because I was like, okay, maybe the kids, I had them prepare some monologues, and I went through with them, what I thought I could help with or make better. I forgot how endearing the children are, even though they're 17. This is for the parents, obviously. But they're 17, but they think they're so grown up. Just me, okay. But then I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, you guys are children. You guys are still figuring it out. So I definitely don't want to teach them. But shout out to the teachers out there, because it is a very, very tough job. I have some friends that are teachers, and they tell me what it's like nowadays with the phones and the TikToks and the vapes, and seems like hell. Are you a teacher?
No, I'm a senior in high school. And
Exactly.
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I have a class that I dread going to because I just lose brain cells because of the people in it.
Welcome to life. Here's the worst part. You get out of high school, and it does get much better after high school, but when you work on like the shitty group project, a lot of that in real life too. Good luck. It does get better. I'll say that much.
Thanks.
I hated high school, so cheers. Hi.
Hi, my name is Dana. I'm from the Minnesota area.
What up, Minnesota area?
Yeah, sure, you betcha. So,
You guys got any like local things you yell out because you're from Minnesota?
oofta. Oofta.
Woofda?
Oofta. Yeah.
Help me out. What does that mean?
Oofta.
Woofka.
Yeah, something heavy. Oofta.
Use it in a context, please.
Oh, this is so heavy. Oofta.
Oofda.
Yeah.
It's not like a Cheers thing where we go, oofda.
I think
No?
I can't.
We go, skull?
Skull. Skull. Skull.
Don't you guys do that at the Viking games? Like,
Yeah.
skull, skull.
Skull Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here to learn, guys.
Anyways, shoot.
I know. Sorry.
You're a distraction. What was it like having Castiel as a father, and did the father-son dynamic continue offset?
Well, a lot of people ask this, and I have a big spoiler for you guys that I don't talk a lot. Are you guys ready? I have a father in real life. He's a great guy. I love him. So, no, I don't. Also, here's another spoiler. I got on the show at 27, so I could have been a father at that point. So, no, the father thing did not really continue. It's more like, it's like they're like mischievous uncles.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So not even jokingly.
What?
Not even jokingly.
Like jokingly fathers?
Like making a daddy joke.
I don't know what you're here at the convention to look for. But there's a lot of people here, and maybe, you know. Can we play George Michael now?
Thank you.
Sorry, what was your name again? Dana. Dana is looking. We'll get you a shirt that says, Dana needs a daddy. As George Michael plays. Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a less sexual question I can answer?
I do, yes. So what was like the most emotional or difficult scene you've ever had to like film for Supernatural?
That is a less sexual question. Thank you. Jack was a very, he was going through some troubles at the time. I definitely think the one that I remember the most that was like most hard for me personally was, I think it's in season 13 or 14, but Jack does accidentally kill a couple people. Oops. But there's one part where he's hitting himself and he's like blaming himself, and he really just hates himself at that point, and I have a full breakdown at that point. That was tough to shoot. Yeah, that was not fun. Thinking about it now, I'm like, oh. But yeah, replay that scene. You can see some real pain. Not funny. Okay. Hi.
Hello. Just wanted to know if your character in Gen V will be returning in Gen V or The Boys at all.
Don't know.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Cool.
Hi, my name's Violet. If you had to have everything that you did and everything that happened to you narrated out loud for the rest of your life, whose voice would you choose and why?
Mark Shepard. Is there more to the question? Oh, yeah, Mark Shepard. I think Mark Shepard would be, if he had the audiobook, I think that'd be really funny.
Who was asking about Mark Shepard?
Oh, hey, Ruth. Am I bombing this panel?
No.
Oh.
I heard that people were crashing panels today.
Oh, okay.
And I thought of all the panels, which one would I most like to crash? And
Oh,
it's
well,
yours.
maybe we can answer this question for you.
Okay, what
so
was
our
the
friend
question?
here asked if anybody can narrate your life, who would it be? And I said, Mark.
He's got enough words to narrate everybody's life.
And I think like listening to the audiobook would be really fun.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. My name's Al Cow.
Yeah.
I was born in Canada. I don't sound like a horse.
I had many struggles, isn't it?
In it.
Yeah, Mark Shepard. I think that'd be, I mean, I have a good chance that they would possibly listen to the audiobook.
Do you know how much he charges?
You're right, I'm out. Maybe I'd be like, no, you can play drums on the album.
Yeah.
If you had to have someone narrate your audiobook of Ruth Connell's life, who would it be?
I feel like I'm the only one that could do it. I feel like I would pay myself a really big fee.
Okay, so we're into the insider trading portion of this. That's good.
I think so.
Would you write it off as well?
I do, of course.
Smart, very smart.
And
I
many
thought
different-
you'd, based on Ruth does actually have some people she will fangirl for.
Mhm.
So I thought maybe there'd be someone in your wheelhouse like that.
Like somebody like Jessica Chastain.
I mean, sure.
I think it's the Scottish thing. It would be hard,
Does the narrator have to be Scottish?
No, but it might. She's kind of got a little bit of an American twang. It might not make sense.
She is American.
I know.
Now, be honest. Are you personally biased because she's also a redhead?
Yeah,
Okay.
I walk past because mine's is kind of accentuated to me more than it really is, and I literally walk past little red-haired children and want to steal them. And so I've got crushes on people, like girl crushes, like with Jessica Chastain.
And like
Bryce
redheaded
Dallas
children?
Howard. And her children.
Cool. Watch out. I don't know if anybody brought any adorable children here this weekend, but
Hide
Ruth
them.
might snatch your kid.
Hide them.
I've seen a very adorable dog I'd like to steal this weekend.
Today?
Yeah, the
Aw, shepherd?
The shepherd.
Oh, the
German
shepherd. Oh, the little baby one, the puppy?
Yeah.
Very cute.
People don't appreciate that, though, when they steal your dogs or children.
No,
Or,
dogs are actually more expensive. Well, unless you do IVF, in which case they cost a fortune.
yeah, in case they're very, very
Anyway,
expensive.
I've probably done enough here.
No,
I feel like I've
stick
taken-
around,
I've
sit
taken
down.
enough of your time.
We can interview you.
No. I've got like a Coca-Cola waiting for me.
Oh, good.
Or something.
Ruth Connell, everybody. I love that backstage she went, this is going real bad. Al Cal needs help. He needs help, Cal. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Mark Shepard would narrate my audiobook, and I think you do a great job.
Thank you.
Who would narrate your audiobook at this point?
I would probably want Stevie Nicks to do it.
Damn, that's a way cooler answer than me. Get out of here. I don't mean that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Stevie Nicks. That'd be real cool. Jeez. I gotta leave, guys. Hi.
Hi. So my question is, if you could transport anyone from Supernatural, any of the characters, into The Boys or Gen V, who would it be, and how do you think Rufus would interact with them?
God, that's a lot of hypotheticals all at once. If I could transport anybody from the Supernatural universe into the Boys or the Gen V universe, how would my dickless character interact with them? Yeah?
Yeah.
God. I don't know. I mean, if Lucifer somehow was able to make it onto the Gen V campus, I think Rufus and him would get along very well. Be like, hey, let's do some sick, twisted stuff. Rufus would be like, whose car are we taking? Okay, did you thought about this question? Do you have an answer for this?
I think it would be kind of interesting to see, Rowena in it. I feel like early Rowena would be kind of I feel like she would just get really annoyed with him and then end up killing him. Maybe work
I
with
think
him for a
most
little
characters are annoyed with me.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't think anyone likes me on the show.
On the show. Sam? Yeah, that's true. Sam does. At the end, spoilers.
Whoa. No spoilers, guys.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I think Rowena would be like, oh, you have a lot of power, a lot of potential power, but then Rufus might try to manipulate her, and then
Oh, definitely.
that would tear them apart, and then she'd probably kill him. I think that's how that would go.
Cool outlook for me. Okay. Listen, new rule. If it's a hypothetical question, just get your answer out at the beginning. Be like, this is what I think is going to happen. And then, maybe I'll be able to give you better answers. Hi.
Hi, my name's Nathan. This convention was a gift for my 14th birthday, and...
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
How do you feel? Great?
Responsible. And
14?
irresponsible. Yes, I'm 14.
Okay, you said responsible and irresponsible?
Yes, both.
Okay.
And I was gonna ask, what's your biggest advice for teenagers around this age?
Well, did you hear the earlier part about high school? Okay, here's the question. You just had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thrilled you're here. That's a great gift. Welcome. Did you receive any good advice on your birthday?
Not exactly on my birthday.
But around your birthday?
Around my birthday, yes.
Okay, I'd love to hear it.
Well, Elena gave me advice because I also asked her, and she said to follow your dreams because she has a bunch of kids at home.
She does have a bunch of kids.
But I wanted to hear your take.
What was her response? Her advice was follow your dreams?
Yes, that was her advice.
Oh, okay. That's an easy one. So far we've got listen to your mother, follow your dreams. What would I add to that?
Look for
Don't mess
daddies.
up and save money. Okay, see the follow your dreams part and save money, I gotta tell you, they're not always gonna align, that's for sure. How about this? This is your one life, right?
Mm-hmm.
You only get one shot at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well try to do what you want to do within it, Try to make yourself happy along the way. Because, it's just this, and it's short at that. Although some of you guys are going, really? Why is this panel so long, bro? Yeah, you know what? Enjoy yourself. When I was 14, I was very serious. So just have fun. Also, by the way, you're at this beautiful age where, you have access to things, but also you don't gotta pay all your bills yet. So live it up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Mom, I'm hungry. No? Okay. DoorDash. Parenting in 2025. DoorDash. No, it's this great age where you don't have to pay for everything yet. Really enjoy that, because boy, does it hit hard. Hello.
Hello. My name's Stacy. I'm from Hibbing.
Now, Stacy, here's a question.
Yes.
Most famous songs you ever get about your name?
Everybody knows it. Stacy's mom. I always get.
Stacy's mom was a looker. What's your question?
So I got this present for my daughter back in October, and we were watching this together, and then school started, so she decided to go to school and work.
Stupid school.
And she hasn't finished the series yet. I know. So I was
Is she
wondering-
here?
She's here.
This is why we talk about spoilers, guys.
This is. And I've okayed this. Would you spoil the ending for her and how you end?
Why would you ask me to do that?
Well, she is God love her. She spoils everything we watch together, although she is getting
What?
better.
What kind of kid are you raising here?
It's one who speaks her mind.
Well, I definitely don't want to spoil the series for her.
That's very good. See, I told you, people don't want to spoil the endings.
I feel like
We also thought it would be very funny if
I
you
feel like
did.
I'm a part of a lot of people's fantasies today. This morning you went, how can I get through to my daughter? She doesn't listen to me. You're like, don't worry, I'll get the guy on stage to tell her. Don't spoil the show.
There you go. Right person, right message, right time.
Although, if something's been out for 20 years, that rule doesn't apply. Hi.
Hi. So my name's Sam. I'm from Minnesota.
Sam?
Sam, I know.
Familiar.
So my question is, what kind of cologne do you wear, and where can I find it?
Next question. No. 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 Listen, I don't know what Misha tells you in his panels, but I'm good. Hi.
Hi, I'm Amy from Los Angeles.
Welcome, Amy from Los Angeles.
Thank you. If you were still to work in the film industry, but were not an actor, what would you be doing?
Probably painting stuff, but not like detailed painting. I'd be the guy painting the walls. Are you in the film industry? Is that why?
I am.
What do you do?
Actor-writer.
Actor-writer. God bless you. Yeah, no, I mean, most actors end up writing or they end up producing.
We must, unfortunately, fortunately.
Yeah. Do you want to do this panel? Shit.
I think you're the one getting paid for it, so it's all you.
Spoiler. You're right. Yeah, no, I mean, there's so many interesting jobs, and like, I'm so in awe of like the craftsmanship of what goes into making television or film. I always loved wardrobe growing up. Like, I used to read GQ, and I was obsessed with that for a long time. And I don't know, some of the costuming stuff I think would be really fun, especially when you're, I don't know, doing like a period piece or you're making a Western. I feel like that would be so much fun.
A lot of research.
Yeah, no, and I love the research aspect of film and television. I love like getting to know, a subculture or genre that I know nothing about. That's like to me one of the best parts of the job. Yeah, maybe costumes. I'd be the guy who like irons everything probably at this point.
The costume people are also typically the best dressed on set.
This is also true, but I feel like they have an expectation.
Of course.
Where they're like, I'm in costumes, so therefore I have to.
We must. Thank you.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi, my name is Mindy. I'm from Minneapolis. And my question is, if you could be in any episode from before your time on the show, which episode would you be in and why?
Oh, what's the one where they're all playing meta versions of themselves?
French Mistake.
Yeah, that one to me was like, I was dying for them to do an episode like that while I was on the show. Just because it was so much fun, or I would have loved changing channels. I wanted to do something that was like so ridiculous that we could only do on Supernatural. I was really wanting to do something like that. That I just would have felt like would have been so fun. The goofiest episode within my seasons was the one where they had like, whatever was her name, Mrs. Butters or something. She was hilarious. I read the script and I thought it was like the worst episode of the season. I was like, oh God, we have to film this? And then she came on and she was so much fun and so funny, and we were like celebrating birthdays and in pajamas, and I don't know, that one was really fun. The other one was the Scooby-Doo episode, which they did not put me in. That was really funny. Woo! Which is no one's fault, but that was a really like just hilarious episode where you're like, oh, only on Supernatural would they even attempt something like this, you know? Maybe next time.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
Thanks. Some of you guys are like, next time? Hi.
Hello. First of all, nice hat.
I was about to say, nice hat.
And then you and Misha recently announced that you're going to be doing this little project together, so I wanted to give you the opportunity to selflessly or shamelessly self-promote.
Well, thank you for this opportunity. God, I just, under these shiny lights, I feel so blessed. So last August, I went to the Amazon, not the Jeff Bezos one. I know. But yeah, so got to go to the Amazon, got to meet people from there, meet with leaders, meet with people that are actually living on the ground and working there. And it was just this incredible opportunity to see a different part of the world that I never would have got to. And subsequently, Misha and I are, doing a Zoom call for anybody who donates. So you'll be put in a raffle to win a call with Misha Collins and me. So if you have any interest in that, it's on my Instagram. If not, no hard feelings. Our next fundraiser will actually be for Minneapolis. No. I don't know enough to do that. But yeah, it's a really, once you see a place, it's just so incredible to be a small part of it. So maybe I'll see you there.
I'm unemployed, so probably not.
Fair enough. That's a fair answer. But no, it's very nice of you to come. I appreciate the hat. Are you having a good weekend?
I am. It's really awesome, and getting to meet you and is.
Is this your first convention?
This is my third convention, but it's
Okay.
the first one you've been to.
6 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Whoa! I keep very low expectations for myself, so this 6 out of 10 would have been great. Well, thank you for coming.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Carrie. I am from Buffalo. Not to spoil the ending, but how would have you seen Supernatural end if it wasn't the actual ending that happened?
I would have liked to have stuck to what the writers had in mind for us with the original ending.
Which was?
Where's the spoiler person? Earmuffs. I really would have loved getting to see Dean's Heaven. I thought that was just such a beautiful way to end up the series. And because the show is about family, it's about chosen family, I really wanted him to be in that place in his life where he could finally see all of his loved ones around him, and I don't know. I think that's most people's idea of heaven, right? And then because it's Supernatural, having Kansas play, I think would have been, Dean's rock and roll bar pie fantasy. Which sounds weirder when I say it like that.
I have an ending that I made up.
Okay, let me know.
So I just think it would have been cool if they would have been sent back in time to when they were children and not had any of that happen so they could have their normal life.
That's very sweet. But also pretty boring.
But see, they would have had a normal life, so that's why the show didn't go on. We don't have to see their normal life.
I get it. That's actually very sweet. Yeah, no weird problems with the parents. Do they still have a cool car at least?
Of course, because John has
of
the
course.
car. John had the car before all that happened, so.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. Time travel though.
They've done it before in the show.
So this is if you go on Twitter and if you read about fan theories, which I have. So don't think your tweets are going to some abyss. I am reading them. I'm just not going to respond to all of them because that'd be crazy. But yeah, some people have ideas of how the show could come back, and a lot of them involve time travel.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm a little scared of time travel though. I don't know about you guys. I feel like every time it happens in movies, it's just don't touch that cat, and then just everything's ruined. So I would like to avoid that. But spoiler, because I'm God, I might be the one responsible for the time travel in this situation. So, no. Hi.
Hi, I'm Spencer, and my question was if you could switch lives with any member of the cast for one day, what would you do and why? And you can't say Mark Shepard.
Don't worry, I wasn't going to. I don't want to have to survive multiple heart attacks, okay? I don't know. Okay, how about this? Who would you switch with?
Probably Brianna, just because I want to be beautiful like she is.
You want to be what?
Beautiful like she is.
Have you seen yourself?
Not with my own eyes.
Shifty answer.
Well, they're on my face. Like, I can't.
Yes.
The mirror is the only way you can see yourself, and that doesn't really count, because it's just a reflection.
Okay. I'm not a psychologist. But yeah, mirrors. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope that someday you can see yourself in the way that you see Bree. You know? I also like that you didn't say me. No, who would I switch with? No, I'm good. No, I'm infinitely interested in other people's experiences, but I don't know. I don't want to be someone else necessarily. My thing as an actor is I want to pretend to be someone else for hours at a time and get paid for it, and then go back to regular boring me, you know? Yeah, characters that are like lighting people on fire, that are, you know, being God, like that's fun. Real life, you can't do those kind of things. Well, you can, you just might go to prison. I'm also watching the new season of You, so I like some people go, oh. Well, thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, wait. For the people that are 14 in high school, let's talk about drugs, guys. I know, I took the DARE program too. Here's what I'll offer you. Now, for this individual, Amir, you look fantastic. You're young, you're full of life. There's lots to be thankful for. If you take drugs, don't look in the mirror. I will not elaborate. Ohana means family, right?
Yeah. My kids love asking me if Stitch is one of my favorite movies to watch because I have it on my lanyard.
Uh-huh.
And their reactions are always hilarious because they always are like, he's okay. And I'm like,
Well, the kids, they move on fast nowadays.
They do. It's kind of sad.
1 second they're into Ohana, then they're into Pokemon.
Yes.
You know, and then you come back a month later, you're like, yeah, Pikachu. And they're like, Pikachu's old news, bro.
Yeah. My question is, do you have any life advice for a new college graduate?
Yeah, don't look in the mirror while you're doing drugs. For a new college graduate?
Yeah, I graduated in December.
Okay.
And
In what?
Teaching.
God bless you. Sorry, me bless you. I don't really believe that, guys. You're gonna teach? What kind of age kids are you gonna teach?
I'm hoping to teach first grade.
Okay, well, they're very young and sweet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be.
No? Okay, well, the 6-year-olds I've met have been really cool, no? They have no filter, which makes them cool to me.
Yeah.
Because they'll literally come up to you and say the wildest shit you've ever heard, and then act like it's nothing. They'll be like, your face looks weird, and I'm like, oh. Thanks.
Yeah, I had.
Or my other favorite is goes, this hasn't happened to me, but they'll go, are you pregnant? And they go, no. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. I was actually told that if I'm a teacher, I must already have gone married and have at least one kid.
You're already married and have kids.
Apparently, I wish that was true, but according to them.
Are we wishing for things?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what the kids say. Okay. Advice as a teacher. I really hope you're patient. Ugh. Rob's not patient. Yeah, patience, kindness. You're raising the next generation. So, holy shit, please help us. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to help us.
Do my best.
Because we're all getting old, and they're going to be the ones looking after us. So bring them those Ohana concepts.
Will do.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
How'd it go, buddy?
Cal.
How do we do? Did we have any fun?
I say Al, you say Cal. Al.
Cal.
Al.
Cal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Calvert.
Thank you.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
It's not him.
first sight.